Hello there, and welcome. Welcome to Manifesting. I am Josiah Samuel Harry. I'm the author of Choose Love, Not Hate, and I Say Yes. 366 powerful affirmations adapted from Neville Goddard's Law of Assumption. I have a good one for you today, and this is a topic that lots of people are interested in. This is something that people think about and feel that if they have this one thing, a part of their lives will be complete. And what we're going to talk about today is how to attract your special person. How do you attract that person you've created in your mind? How do you attract that man or that woman that will mean the world to you, that means everything to you? You've taken time to construct this checklist that has qualities and characteristics that make this person a special person to you. How do you attract that person? Like all the other topics I will discuss in this channel, everything stems from the law of assumption. Neville Goddard's law of assumption. In order to attract your special person, it's important to understand how manifestation works. What is manifestation? Manifestation is an effect. That's the first thing you must understand. Manifestation is not a cause. Manifestation is the effect. It's the resultant experiences that come from a person living in his or her transcendent state, living as his or her transcendent self. So if manifestation is the resultant effect, if manifestation is a happening that comes from something that took place before it, what is that cause? Well, you are the cause. Manifestation is the mirror effect of your paradigm, your entire paradigm. And what's a paradigm? Bob Proctor says that a paradigm is a mental program that has almost exclusive control over our habitual behavior. And get this, almost all of our behavior is habitual. So let's capture this again. A paradigm is a mental program that has almost exclusive control over our habitual behavior, and almost all of our behavior is habitual. So what does all of this mean? Number one, you attract who you are. Number two, you attract what you're in harmony with. But don't miss this part. You attract what you're in harmony with, but you also attract what's in harmony with you. You see what's happening right here? So not only are you just attracting, you're attracting what's in harmony with you. The two must work together in order to produce a manifested result. Now let's set the scene. You want to attract that special person, that perfect person. You have constructed these images. You've written down these qualities. You've listed all the characteristics, and now you're looking at your sheet. Number one, number two, number three. You have everything that you believe makes a person a special person to you. And now you're thinking about, how can I manifest and attract that individual? How can I draw that individual to me? Some of you have had this list for a decade. You've had this list for 5 years. Some of you have had this list for 1 year. You've been on online dating platforms. You've gone on countless dates. You've gone to conferences. You've done everything everyone suggested and recommended in order to attract that special person to you. But every person you meet is someone other than your special person. Why is that? Why is it that you've done everything you believe you know how to do? You've literally presented yourself in the best possible light. But when you look at this list, out of the 20 things you have listed, every person you meet only matches up with 5 of those characteristics. And you're frustrated. You're like, what's happening? What's wrong with me? Why can't I manifest my special person? What am I not doing right? I've studied the law of assumption. I've studied manifestation. And everyone I manifest is someone I don't want to be with. Absolutely not. I want to run away from that person after the first 10 minutes of going on a date. What's happening? Why am I not manifesting that special person? So let's continue setting the scene. You're a woman and you're looking for a man who's masculine, high value, and fit. And for context, high value is a man earning anywhere between $25,000 and $50,000 a month. Masculine? What do we mean by masculine? When she says she's looking for a man who's masculine, what does that mean? Independent, strong, courageous, diligent, authoritative, powerful, intelligent, charismatic, goal-oriented, and value-centered. By fit, she's looking for someone who's going to prioritize his spiritual health, his mental health, his emotional health, and his physical health. Fitness means a well-rounded, healthy lifestyle, a healthy outlook on life. You're thinking about living in harmony with the earth, with the planet, with your surroundings, with others. That's the special person she's looking for. But every guy you meet looks like he spends more time at McDonald's than the gym. He looks like he'll take a Big Mac before a nice prepared healthy salad. Then you meet the one who's fit, but he's broke. And you're like, what am I doing wrong? Then you meet one who's high valued and he interprets masculinity with ego and being overbearing and being right and being just a stinking brute. What's happening here? Why aren't you manifesting and attracting this person? You have it listed. I mean, it's right here. I can read my list out. I mean, okay, check, X, 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 X. Let's continue setting the scene. So you're a man. You want a woman who is cooperative, submissive, and feminine. And let's contextualize feminine for your sake. So when I say feminine, I know exactly what I mean. And I know what many guys are talking about. So feminine, for anyone who's not clear, feminine simply means graceful, gentle, empathetic, humble, sensitive, supportive, helpful, intelligent, insightful, creative, trustworthy. So when I use the word feminine, I'm not talking about someone ruling over a person. When I talk about the word submission, submissive does not mean she's going to be trampled over. A guy's going to just walk all over her. She's going to be somebody's doormat. That's not what we're talking about. A submissive woman is a woman who allows her man to camp, who gives her man permission to camp in her place of vulnerability, in her sacred place. She yields to him from a place of trust in him, trusting that he has her best interests at heart, because he has demonstrated that through his actions. He has demonstrated that through his emotions. He has demonstrated that with others. A submissive woman will not be taken advantage of because she does not allow that. Her energy does not allow that. Her essence does not permit that. When I say cooperative, a woman who's cooperative knows how to listen. She doesn't listen to correct. She listens to learn. A man who is cooperative doesn't listen to be right. He listens to understand. He listens to learn. He listens to be vulnerable. So when we as men say we're looking for a cooperative, submissive woman, those are the values and those are the attributes that we're talking about. The question now becomes, are you cooperative? Are you submissive? And are you feminine? I can hear guys out there saying, oh, I can be cooperative, I can be submissive, but you're asking me to be feminine? You're out your mind. There's no way in hell I'm going to be feminine. Guys, relax. I'm not asking you to be effeminate. I'm saying it's important to have the characteristics and qualities of being feminine. Those are the things you say you want to attract in a partner, in a special person. Are you any of those things? If you lack those attributes, how in the world do you think you're going to attract those things when you're not those things? So of course you're going to continue attracting these females who are less than the ideal of what you desire. Because you're not that yourself. You can't attract what you're not. You attract who you are. You attract what you're in harmony with, and you attract what's in harmony with you. You're a woman. You want to attract a man who's masculine, high value, and fit. The question you have to ask yourself is, are you any of those things? You want a man who's physically fit, but are you fit? You want a powerful man who's a high earner, but are you yourself a high earner? Or are you looking for a free ride? Remember the law of correspondence, the law of harvest, the law of harmony, the law of oneness, the law of attraction, the law of vibration, the law of assumption. You get what you put out. If you're on this vibrational frequency, you're only going to get what's on this vibrational frequency. So if you're a special person and special people live on this plane, you're going to attract a special person. But if you're living beneath your divine potential and privilege and living as someone who's not special, and the special people live up here, how in the world do you think you're going to attract that special person? It's not going to happen. You attract a special person by first becoming a special person yourself. That's it. Whatever qualities you wish to be embodied in someone else, and you say those qualities are what make a special person your special person, be sure that those qualities are found within you. If you want to attract a person who's building wealth, be sure that you're building wealth. If you want to attract a person who's fit, be sure that you are prioritizing self-care, self-love, your emotional health, your mental health, your spiritual health, becoming the best version of yourself every day. You're always studying. You're always learning. In fact, you're learning, unlearning, and relearning every single day. You're dismissing old paradigms that do not help you evolve into your transcendent self. To attract that special person, live as a special person. See yourself as that special person. And above everything else, remember this: whatever follows I am, you become.